This presentation, you will learn about fieldwork, the advantages, disadvantages, and qualities required for fieldwork. Advantages of fieldwork. There are several benefits of doing fieldwork. You get closer to the subject. There are personal relations built based on trust and understanding. These things one cannot find in the quantitative or positivist tradition. Fieldwork helps us to get into the depth of the problem, the roots, rather than a superficial understanding. Disadvantages of fieldwork. It is time consuming. Resources draining too, as one has to look out for a place to stay, develop rapport in the field. You cannot just go and ask random questions, one has to prepare. Develop trust, this takes a lot of time. If the culture is different from the one which you have grown up in, and the culture of the people being studied is different, then there is a bias that could emerge knowingly or unknowingly. There could be negative experiences in the field which could harm the researcher or even vice versa. For example, several whites have studied non white society and negatively portrayed the group, especially tribal societies. There is a powerful element that is involved between researcher and researched. These things make the outcome of research at times inaccurate. Qualities required for a field worker. Contextualization. Understanding the other person from his own background is very important. One has to look from the other person's location, view, education, setting. Honesty. Honesty develops trust among the researcher. Practicing honesty helps create a relationship not only for you, but also for other researchers who are going to come after you to study that particular group. Listening skills. If you will not listen to your subject, then they would not share their worldview with you. Talking to them, listening to their opinion, makes the other person feel relatable with you, and it develops a rapport and further builds a community and bond. This would help you to understand yourself. Immersion. Immersion is an important element in the field. The more you let go of yourself and look from the people's point of view, you would be able to get a clear picture of the world or of the field. Questioning. Asking the right questions is important to develop interest among people on the conversation. Unnecessary questions or sensitive questions have to be asked very carefully, like caste, age, salary, etc. If it is not directly related to your topic, it is better to avoid, as it could take the interview to a very different angle. If you ask these questions to the people, then it is advisable to explain why you are asking them to. They understand its background and develop faith that the information collected will not be misused. Probing. If you have watched the news, a reporter takes an interview with a microphone. He holds the mic and asks people around, "What do you think about this?" The person responds with his answer. When the person stumbles with words, the reporter adds few words to get more answers from the common person. This is called probing. Probing helps to get into the details of the issue and helps to get clear answers. It is a skill set which one needs to learn. Humility. Humility is an asset when you are at the field. If you are approachable and ready to learn, even if the locals laugh at you, you will learn more about people. Humility will help the distance between the researcher and the researched population. If you respect the people whom you are studying, then they will respect you too. Ethics. Being ethical is very important in research. You acknowledge the participants in your work, not giving money and getting the data, not forging the data by any means. Thank you for watching the presentation. Do like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments about this presentation or any other topics you would like to learn more about.